We need to have the fire extinguisher ready. I think it's right over there. I'm gonna get this hot. Don't start on fire. Don't start on fire. Don't start on fire. Let's try that. That's all I need. A little heat. Kind of messed up. The steering, I should have got the steering wheel straight when I had the Pitman arm disconnected, so it feels so much better. The steering's so much better. I've already gotten the front brakes bled, but I should have done the back first just to verify. The question is, can I get that off without breaking it? Yeah, there we go. We did it. We did it. We really did it. I've had this one-way valve to drain brake lines for like a few years, and I've never gotten it to work. So I'm gonna try it. It's not really dripping out. You'd think it'd be dripping out, so I don't think these brakes, I don't know if these brakes are working back here, which tells you a lot. Peppered that connection with PB Blaster. No brake fluid coming out of the T right there. None coming out of the nipples, even though they're clean. So we're gonna go back up, follow it, and start at the beginning. Oh gosh. The brake booster, the master cylinder rather. Let's come up here, we're gonna diagnose it. So we start at the top, master cylinder. Front, rear, you can tell it's a little wet because I cracked it and fluid was coming out, which, okay. So we have fluid coming out of the master cylinder to the rear brake line. So we're gonna dive under here and we're gonna go right to the first connection, which is this. Can't see it, the light's getting dark. This is that rear ABS. I don't think we've had rear brakes this entire time. I think this has all been front brakes, which is disconcerting and inspiring because we've stopped. Dry as a bone. I'm just pounding on the pedal. I can't get any to come out of there. We got those three out. Broke off one. That's not too bad. Kind of figured all three would break. We're just gonna get this thing loosened up and look at that. Unbelievable. It's all rusted tight. Screen got shot here. Screen is filthy. You have the bleeder valve here. You can put a little, I let it soak in PB Blaster and then yeah, well, these little grooves allow the fluid to come around it, I bet. Ooh, that almost came out. Oh, look at that. So dirty. I could not get it. I cleaned it out. Could not get flow. You can see here, if I took out the rear brake line, that went down. Have it right here. Okay. Man, oh man, did I just fill this with goo, trying to break it free. I'm like, okay, I could not get fluid to come out of here. So I finally just take it apart. I'm gonna get on the bench and try to clear it out or replace it. And it's got a stinking stopper on it. Have you ever seen this? So I have been driving with no rear brakes on this, and it's because I don't know what's gonna happen when I open up the back line. What? All right, I think we might be getting it here. Take a gander here. Got the one-way valve for the brakes. I always wished this would work. Well, I figured out why the old brake line was manipulated. I should have thought this. It was in the back of my head, but as soon as we got it hooked up, we got leaky rear drum cylinders, and that makes a lot of sense. So they just band-aided it, and so there's always a reason. So I need to band-aid it myself so I can move it around, because the brakes are now they're just dripping like crazy. So we're gonna come over here. I have an extra 3/16 little grommet. We're just gonna weld the top of it so it'll hold pressure, and that'll be our plug. We'll make a little plug here. So that should do. That should do. Yay. All right, new wheel cylinder. The pads are looking pretty good. They're only maybe a 30-second lower than brand new pads. And you guys, you tell me if you think I'm crazy for leaving those on, but they look pretty good. And the wheel seal having a little leak here, which I'm not gonna deal with right now, kept everything nice and greasy. So nothing's jammed up. The springs move good. I don't know, we'll see. And then we got a new parking brake cable. New cable. We'll hook that up. And it's just so much smoother. I hope this works. I hope it works.